If you think Realme is done with their numbered series, think again. What we have here right now is another Realme 8, but it's a very different Realme 8 from the one that we've unboxed about a month back. This is the Realme 8 5G, one of the cheapest smartphones from the brand, and we are going to be checking it out in today's episode. Now before we actually do that, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please consider so because we're making more and more videos for you guys. Simply click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell right beside it so you know when we've come up with a new video. Alright, now that we have that out of the way, let's go on with this. Realme is aiming to further democratize fast and reliable connections by offering a 5G phone as part of their mid-range phone lineup with the Realme 8 5G. Not anymore just for a flagship category, 5G is expected to be the new standard of smartphone communication moving forward. Now this isn't Realme's first foray into 5G handsets, as they've already done that with the Realme X50 Pro. Now if you want to know more about that, I'm going to put our review of the Realme X50 Pro down below so you can check it out. That being said, this is the first time that Realme is introducing a 5G smartphone for their low mid-range category. Take note that this is a Realme 8, not a Pro model. But that doesn't mean that Realme is crimping on the specs and on the overall design of the phone. To start off, the Realme 8 5G comes in Realme's signature yellow box that we've grown to love. We're also greeted back into the family once you open up the box. Thanks for that, Realme. Inside, you have your usual documents, SIM ejector tool, and of course a free jelly case for added protection. Skipping the phone for now, we also have a large charging block and a USB Type-C cable connector. As with most Realme smartphones, it doesn't come with any headsets, but then we're already used to that, right? Now, on to the Realme 8 5G. The Realme 8 5G comes in this slim 8.5mm thin frame and has a gorgeous glass-like back cover with somewhat shiny gloss of paint. Take note that this isn't really glass, it's polycarbonate. What we have with us is the supersonic blue colorway, but the Realme 8 5G also comes in a supersonic black one if you're not fond of the blue color. One thing to take note with the Realme 8 5G is the lack of the infinity bold design employed on the Realme 8 and the Realme 8 Pro. Why they did this for the 5G model is anyone's guess, but if you felt that the infinity bold design from the past two iterations from the series is a bit much, then you may opt for this one. Going to the matte sides, you're greeted with an indented power button that also houses a fast side-mounted fingerprint scanner. Volume rocker and SIM card trays are housed on the opposite ends of the phone, and towards the rear you're greeted with speaker grills, USB Type-C socket, and a 3.5mm combo jack. Now one of the key selling points of the Realme 8 5G, well aside from its 5G capabilities, is its new processor. Realme 8 5G uses an entirely new processor from MediaTek, the MediaTek Dimensity 700 5G, a 7nm chipset which rivals that of the Helio G95, a 12nm chipset of its predecessor. This big jump from 12nm to 7nm will definitely be felt once we power through some of today's most powerful games. This 7nm chipset reportedly is also 28% much more efficient than its 8nm counterpart. Display-wise, the Realme 8 5G sports a large enough 6.5-inch IPS LCD screen that supports up to 90Hz refresh rate. While it's not AMOLED, at least the fast refresh rate is back. Mobile gamers will definitely appreciate this. Speaking of mobile games, we tried a couple of games on the Realme 8 5G and we're happy to announce that the phone was able to play most of them with relative ease. Whether you're into shooters like Call of Duty Mobile, or MOBA like Mobile Legends Bang Bang or League of Legends Wild Rift, the MediaTek Dimensity 700 5G, working with 8GB of RAM, was able to deliver consistent frame rates at mid to high graphics settings. The only time the phone had to dial down on the graphics was when playing Genshin Impact, but we found ourselves enjoying the game still on the Realme 8 5G. There weren't a lot of moments when we felt that the game slowed down at all. In fact, it's one of the most fluid experiences we had playing on a mid-range phone. For other features of the phone, the Realme 8 5G is equipped with 48 megapixel triple AI camera with a 48 megapixel main shooter, a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and 2 megapixels macro. It's definitely a step down from the other Realme 8 lines, but it offers pretty much a basic round-off of your typical smartphone cameras these days. For those who need to use the phone for Zoom calls, the Realme 8 5G will support you with its 16 megapixel front-facing camera that can record 1080p at 30 frames per second. Smile! As for the phone going the distance with you and your needs, the Realme 8 5G is equipped with 5000 mAh of battery and has an 18-watt super fast charger as well. But more than that, the new MediaTek Dimensity 700 5G processor allows the phone to switch between 5G and 4G networks seamlessly as it senses the environment you're in and what you're doing. As 5G network eats up more power, this smart feature allows you to save as much as 30% of power according to Realme. But really, what's so special about this is that Realme finally has a 5G device that can cater to a wider set of audience with much varied needs. And the best thing about this is the price. While we don't have a final SRP for the Realme 8 5G, Realme, during their 5G global presentation, showed that the Realme 8 5G falls along the $150 phone range and is positioning the device as an entry-level 5G smartphone. And because of that, we cannot wait to tinker more with the Realme 8 5G. And with that, guys, this is our really quick unboxing and first impression of the Realme 8 5G. Now let us know your thoughts down below. Do you think this is a good phone, and the combination of its possible really low price point, is that a good combination for the brand, especially for a 5G device that would cater to a bigger audience? Sound off at the comment section down below. By the way, guys, we'd like to invite everyone on June 24 at 6 p.m. to head over to Realme's Facebook page for the official launch of the Realme 8 5G. And with that, guys, my name is Colin and I will see you on the next one, guys. Please keep safe, keep healthy, and as always, keep on gaming, guys. Bye-bye.